God bless. I want to give honor to God, who is the head of my life. So I'm reading from Ezekiel 33, verses 1 through 10. Excuse me. The subject is restoring the people of God. The word of the Lord came to me, Son of man, speak to your people and say to them, when I bring the sword against the land, and the people of the land choose one of their men and make him their watchman, and he sees the sword coming against the land and blows the trumpet to warn the people. Then if anyone hears the trumpet and does not heed warning, and the sword comes and takes their life, their blood will be on their own head. Since they heard the sound of the trumpet, but did not heed the warning, their blood will be on their own head. If they had heeded the warning, they would have saved themselves. But if the watchman sees the sword coming and does not blow the trumpet to warn the people, and the sword comes and takes someone's life, that person's life will be taken because of their sin. But I will hold the watchmen accountable for their blood. Son of man, I have made you a watchman for the people of Israel. So hear the words I speak. Give them warning from me when I say to a wicked, you wicked person, you will surely die. If you do not speak out to dissuade them from their ways, that wicked person will die for their sins, and I will hold you accountable for their blood. But if you do warn the wicked person to turn from their ways and they do not do so, they will die for their sin through you yourself will be saved. Son of man, say to the Israelites, this is what you are saying. Our offense and sin weigh us down, and we are wasting away because of them. How then can we live? Say to them, as surely as I live, declares the sovereign Lord, I take no pleasure in the death of the wicked, but rather that they turn from their ways and live. Turn from your evil ways. Why would you die, people of Israel? So thus I have read 1 through 11. Ezekiel chapter 33. Okay, so as a watchman, Ezekiel's task was to give warning to the people of God, to warn them about danger that was coming upon them. Okay, because if Ezekiel didn't give the warning to the people of God, and they died, then their sins, the people's sins, would be on Ezekiel's hand. But if Ezekiel gave the warning and the people still didn't take heed to what Ezekiel was saying, then their sins are their own. Okay. Um, so I just want to say this. I got a scripture about, if you are going on YouTube today, um, they're doing all type of, I would say, what is it called? All type of witchcraft on YouTube to draw people in. I know people are tired hearing me saying this, but whatever chapter the Lord leads me into, and that's why I'm not on it. I post a video and I get off of it, because what it is, it's like a this type of pagan witchcraft is like, you know, it's like kind of like to draw you in to keep coming in. It's a it's called, what can I say, just be mindful, because they're doing witchcraft on the people of God to draw them in through sexual sin. So be mindful of that. I got that this morning about poles in the temple, just witchcraft. They're doing it to draw people in. Um, Like I said, they're trying to collect souls, so be mindful of that. Be mindful of who you're watching, be mindful of who you're viewing, because it only takes you looking in order for, because pagans, that's all they do. All they do is witchcraft. They sacrifice animals, they sacrifice kids. All they do is witchcraft. That's all they do. Some of these pagans, they sacrifice children so that they can get wealth or something. If you come from a royal descendant line, they will try to sacrifice children, um, and put them on the altar as a blood sacrifice in order to um, in order to get their inheritance or their wealth. Um, so please be mindful, because these pagans, they do strange things, and I'm trying to tell the people of God to be mindful. So this is the last warning. I'm not going to be on YouTube like that today, because I've already gotten a warning from the Lord that they have placed poles on the temple and they're doing witchcraft, okay, on the nation. Whoever is watching them, they're doing witchcraft, okay? Um, so be mindful of that. When they do witchcraft, if you, I'll give you an example, like if you fall asleep or whatever like that, they can like creep up in your dreams or whatever, because basically it's like having you hypnotized, basically, because when you watch something for a long period of time and they have witchcraft all through the temple, this is what they're doing to draw people in to watch them, is through witchcraft. Okay, so be mindful. But like I said before, pagans are here to destroy God's people. Um, so keep your eyes open. God bless.